This is not what you do, even if you get another business where you do. This country don't tie rapper. you don't tie gele. Don't be waiting that they use one business or one job till they survive again. Bills, left, right, center. Especially if you're a family person like me. You know if you do one thing, chop. Most times you just ask yourself, which one I go do? People will talk of e-commerce, or will talk of affiliates, or will talk of plenty things there where people do online to make money these days. Now, this video, now especially for people when don't they hear of e-commerce, especially that one are the one where I know well, but they don't really understand the whole concept of e-commerce. This video go really help anybody when never really do e-commerce before, or even if you don't do one before, it gets some kind of things where I go explain, where go make you really understand how e-commerce be, and I go cover some kind of things. For example, questions like, if I know to get plenty money, I fit do like how much I need to get like 1 million or 500,000 or even 100,000 before I go fit do and like how much I fit they make if I do this e-commerce thing. What itself be e-commerce gone? So this one and so many other questions I go answer for this video. The video will take style long, but just try watch reach ending, because no doubt you must learn a lot from this video. Okay, even apart from just the sweet things about e-commerce, I'm going to talk about some of the challenges where we say you fit face when people they face, and of course I'll also share with you how to overcome whatever challenges where you will get if you begin do e-commerce. Now, why e-commerce? Why we say I like e-commerce like this? The reason is this. Some years ago, my previous company failed. Thing where everyone do no work, the business can't crumble. So that moment, are they very depressed? And money went in their pocket. Say if money just did one place, they add put, get how big go finish. So long story short, money finish. I don't clear. What thing man go do? And no be say I be single man. You don't born picking. What do we do? So I can't begin the reason the kind of things what we do. I can't discover e-commerce. Before e-commerce, I see other things. Okay? But I can't see and say among every other thing where I see, e-commerce now don't be say person when you even get any special knowledge or plenty money if you do. And again, one other thing, we say they risky like that. So no be waiting, you go put money in your heart, the beat say the thing go bad, like Forex, for example. But this one are very simple buying and selling. So what be e-commerce actually? E-commerce now just buying and selling when they happen online. So that period, as that business failed, when I can't start the e-commerce, now waiting I can't recover. From there itself, we can't begin do other things, use the money, invest in other places. Those ones don't be waiting I want to talk for this video. The main focus now be say, waiting be e-commerce and how you fix it do them to build wealth. Not be just to make small change today and then before you make again now another month. Those are some of the things that we say I want to talk about for this video. Now, I get small notes while you follow here, so that's why they look, this side. Now, this e-commerce, plenty people they do them. Plenty people don't do them. But the truth be say, not be everybody they make money. And so they make some people they like, you should say this thing, you never too saturated, you fit still make money inside. But the truth be say, you fit still make money inside. Until tomorrow, e-commerce no go ever be saturated because people go see they buy and sell. Make I show you my wife this thing. Now waiting me and my wife said they do. Plus other things when we say we do as well. Make I show you money when she don't make this month for one of her shop. I don't know whether this thing will show for screen. I the one refresh, I make you see say no be saying I fake this thing. This is my phone. This one Ecommerce order. I don't know whether this in the show there. But if you know the show, when I go edit the video, I go put them for one corner so that you will see them. You see, money when they here are 949,700. This is now for this month. See, I'm this month. This is when we say my wife don't make from one of her store. Yes, all this money will be pure profit, but it don't get we say her profit for here no reach at least 500 to 600,000. So business when you get revenue of 900 and something K, you can't get a profit of 600,000. That one will be business when you supposed calm down, learn, can't do. So we are follow me. Now, the first thing what we need to know be say it get 4 ways to do e-commerce. Okay, 4 ways, and these 4 ways it gets cost when they get the kind of cost, get the kind of amount where you will need. So I go begin highlight those 4 ways very quickly. The number 1 way, make I clean this place, so that I go feel the right as I talk. The number 1 way, nah, not like number 1. This is no order, right? They call a mini importation. I beg, I don't really sabi right like that, like Buhari. So no laugh. Mini importation. Mini importation, I be say, you go another country, you go find products where it makes sense. You go carry them come your country, like Nigeria now. You go come begin sell them online. It's in no pass like that. One of the countries that we see plenty people they go buy things now, China. Why? Because China things are very cheap. Okay. Why they call a mini importation? We say you don't really think they buy plenty things now, small quantity. Even if you buy this 1 million, say now still mini importation. But I know they call myself mini importer, because you know go tell me say I'll carry 1 million go market, they call me mini importer. Now I'm importer, exporter, now I be. Okay. So that one now one way to do e-commerce. Now the cost of doing e-commerce with the mini importation model, it depends. It depends on the kind of product when you buy. It depends on how you take they sell the product when you don't buy. Okay. So, but with the current shipping rates, okay, because the process you say you go buy the thing from one website they call 1688.com. Now there many people say they go find suppliers. So they go find suppliers, Chinese suppliers when get product. You go the site, you go from there, either you copy the link, sell and give procurement agents where I go share give una for free. Then you can't chat them up, people can calculate everything, can't send you the money when you go pay, then you can't pay them, then you can't help you buy them. Then so first of all, purchase, call them P. Then from purchase, you can't do shipping, I call it S. Okay? Then from shipping, you can't collect them. So PSC, whatever you like to call them. You purchase them, you ship them, call Nigeria. When the purchasing is different from the shipping. Most of the times the shipping, and when the thing don't reach Nigeria, then you could pay. So you don't need to fear say your money go lost or something like that. And if you use reliable shipping company, when they fast too, let me say if you get your product come Nigeria really quickly. That's for shipping. Then collection, we say most of them they get warehouse, maybe Lagos or Kaduna and so on. Once they reach, they go send you message say your goods don't come. You go pay for the money. If you know they stay Lagos or they stay Kaduna where your warehouse they, you still pay them. They will help you arrange and put for way you come wherever you stay. And from there you can start marketing, you begin sell them wherever when you want to sell them, whether na retail or you want to sell them bulk or you want even open shop, you sell them. Anyway, I want to, but if you don't reach shop, now it's not be e-commerce again, because e-commerce we say the business of buying and selling they happen online. And the reason why it needs to happen online no hard, because now online you go to see plenty people, and then if you take advertise to many people for even more cheaper amounts without say you rent shop or whatever. The only physical location where I been get where I don't use my hand rent now be where I take do gym. Other than that, I never do shop one day. Okay, now that is for mini importation. No could not to spend time on one. The next thing, okay, make I never clean. The next model, okay, now exportation. I don't know whether this is clear, but you get the point. Exportation, we say, as the name implies, you they export something from where you did, they go another place, another country. Okay, some people they do from Nigeria, they go Ghana, like my wife they do too. Like me, Seva, they do from Nigeria, you carry them go Ghana. You know, this one require a bit more money because you go need to spend more money to export. You go need to spend money to buy product. Sometimes, say if you be product, so we say you manufacture yourself. You know, or product say you buy from, you know, company or whatever. If they make some kind of product, if you sell them using the internet, you know, to other people when they other country. Now, what you make internet make this one easy? We say, you know, instead of you to, you know, come to look for plenty warehouses and maybe go rent shop for the country and all that. If you just do marketing online, and we'll talk about some of those things later. If you do marketing online, then from there now, you can, you know, get people when go buy and when they that country without saying you say go there. You know, maybe if you just get like 1 or 2 contacts, then when they help you, they receive them, and then you get delivery people and all of that. We'll get to that point much later. That one exportation. Okay. Now this one requires some more money. For mini importation, I don't talk about the cost that time. Mini importation, anything from, depending on the product, anything from 50,000, 60, 70 and above. Now very correct amount to start. Even when I start, I don't even start rich like that. You know, so but that one at that time. But you still collect some kind of product. Only be say they don't go many with like 50k, 60k or 70,000. Exportation too go there around 100k depending on the kind of product too. So that one go there very hard to state the amount. Okay. Then the next one, now drop shipping. Now this one many people they do till they even start this whole e-commerce thing, because the truth be say, if you talk about the one where get profit pass now, this one, the reason be say China things cheap. So imagine say you come buy something from China for like 600 naira, come here they sell them for like 6,000. That one a serious profit. Okay. But drop shipping be say you go they buy from people when don't you not be say you they buy them. This one people when be say don't get capital. Now they do the drop shipping. Okay. Drop shipping don't take now just big name. The definition no hard. You see person when they sell this duster. Okay, I don't know, a duster with a collar. You see person they sell this duster, you say I know who go buy this duster. How much they sell the duster normally? You say okay, they sell this my duster 300 naira. Okay, what if I bring person when go buy them 500? You can't collect to 300, can't give me my 200. It be like agent work, like say you be land agent. Drop shipping no pass like that. Drop shipping again. Now you see person when get products. You meet person when feeling the product, you connect the two of them, you collect your money. The thing pass like that, but now the basic explanation on dropshipping that. There are many ways to do it. Number one, for example, you probably want to ask how you fit to get people when you get products when you go drop ship for. Many ways to get them. If you go GG, okay. If you even go offline, if you go Alaba International Market, go find trusted suppliers when get products when we say say go sell. That one another topic when we go treat for this same video later. If you find people say get product, we say say go sell. You meet them say Oga, this your product when they your shop, so I know people say they go like buy them. You now you go online, you run marketing, advertise the product, put the video, put the picture, anyhow you want to. If you record the video, record yourself, they use the product. Maybe like say that this duster I won't sell now, but no sell this one, you know go sell because now what if you see for shop now. So nothing really unique about this one. But for example, let's say you want to sell this one. If you use and they clean, they say this duster they very good. You'll see the way you clean something once. Be like other marker board cleaner, that kind of thing. Then you can't put that kind of video on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. You can't pay Facebook small money. They can't push and give plenty people, millions of people from there. You can't get people the order say I want this thing, I want this thing. Then you can't call Oga when they Alaba International Market say Oga, somebody wants this your duster. I beg, I think on carry and go give them, or I fit send delivery person come pick them, or only you fit send them go give them, so that when the person pay you go give my money, or when the person pay me I will send your money, depending on the agreements when you and the person gets. The dropshipping business no pass like that. Okay. Apart from that one, I already mentioned GG. If you go GG, many people they sell things on GG. Go meet them, call them, say I get people when need this your product too. I beg, how much you go sell for me last? But I no get money to buy them now. Go carry the people. Many people know about the model already, so no fear say they go say no. Everybody wants more customer. Now, the other model when they say they call them local arbitrage. Local arbitrage, we say you don't want to go China, you don't want to import. So local arbitrage, you won't buy from person when you don't get them here. So like some of us when they import, at large quantity, you understand, you feel buy from somebody like me, for example. I'm not saying you can buy from me. This one are different this thing. You feel buy from somebody like me or anybody when they do large quantity, and you feel to get these people self on GG2, on for Alaba too, for Dumota and other markets across, even on Nicha here self, you feel to get people when we say they get large quantity of the product, you can't buy from them. You see now, you buy from them, then you can't do the same marketing. If you notice, almost all the model requires some sort of marketing online. So you buy from them, you do marketing, okay, and then you get orders already. You buy them, keep them for your house, or maybe you fit to keep them. And most of the times it is not really the bulky, so if you just put them for corner of your house or corner of your room, once person order, you call delivery person, or anyhow you want to deliver them, as we'll talk about later, you can't go deliver, give the person. They call that one local arbitrage. The cost of this one and this one are almost the same thing. Okay, this one fee high. Again, it depends on how many products you want to buy. So it still be around that 50k, 100k, depending on the quantity of what you want to buy, or even more. Okay, now drop shipping, I'm not talking about the cost. The cost now almost zero. The only thing you go spend here now maybe call credits to call the person from GG, or transport to go Alaba, or whichever market where you want to go, and then the money where you could take do marketing. And the beauty of this whole thing, you say now only the first money will come out from your pocket. Because like this now, if you run marketing for products where it really makes sense, people come the other arm. Maybe you can't spend like 5,000 for example. People come the other arm. You don't sell like maybe from inside you don't sell like 5, and the product they give you like maybe 3,000 naira profit. 3 times 5 now 15,000. 15,000 naira. If you come out 5k when you spend for adverts, 10,000 don't come. If you keep 5k aside, you carry the 5k, put back. Every other money where you don't put now, if you notice now, not be your money from your pocket again, and money from the business. That one I want beauty of e-commerce. So no shop, all those many whatever, no do inside. Money for call, money for transport, and then money for marketing. So anything from maybe 15k or maximum 20,000 to just give you enough room to do marketing and all that. You don't start the drop shipping. But the problem is, the reason why I know they advise people to do drop shipping for long, they say the thing is stressful. Because one, you don't get the product for your house, and that means you're at the mercy of everybody. You're at the mercy of customer, you're at the mercy of your drop shipper person when they give you the product. You're at the mercy of the delivery person, you're at the mercy of many people. So the thing will give you headache, like almost all the time you go to shout for phone, blah blah blah. Me, I personally decide to tell person truth. I no go advise make you do drop shipping for long. When I be do drop shipping now, to just use and raise money to start importation or local arbitrage. So if you don't do maybe like 100,000, 50,000, you can say, okay, you know what, drop shipper, thank you. You don't empower me. You don't cut soap. Me, I won't go, start the main thing. Now this one, that's why you see people they talk about this one where we're mini position. But I understand saying if you don't get the money now, but you just want to start something, it's a very good way to start, the business. Maybe I will even talk about this one first before all these ones. Okay, then local arbitrage, I don't really talk about them. Now, these are the 4 ways when we say anybody fit to do e-commerce. So e-commerce, you see you get 4 legs: mini importation, exportation, drop shipping, and local arbitrage. Now, in case you don't know, this drop shipping itself, it gets another way they call international drop shipping. The way I explain so now local drop shipping. International drop shipping, we say you do drop shipping but on an international level. So instead of Nigeria, you do maybe from US. Maybe you get supplier when they supply you things from AliExpress, for example. That one is an international company. When we say people say they buy things normally, so it be like not be say it be like Gigi, but it be like Jumia. Hey, so imagine say Jumia now they are another country. You go run marketing. The one person order, you can't go order them from there. Then they can't sell and give the person when order them. That one is international dropship. But that one you style take hard. So I don't go really advise make you do them for a start. But if you start with this one, use and raise money. Start here or do the international one. To move ahead, the next thing I want to share with you now we say, despite all this model, all these systems, all this way when you want to do the e-commerce, you need to know what you really need, irrespective of the model when you want to use. You need tools. Like every business, you need some information, you need tools. So now what I want to share with you now, I like call that thing the pillars of successful e-commerce business. So make I clean everything here. To start again. This is my don't start. Be like say now are you own? I mean at the board. Okay. So the 4 pillars. I think it's around 4 thereabout. One could check them out. The pillars of successful e-commerce business. Now, the very first thing when you need, you need correct product. You need product when makes sense. See, make I tell you, for this business, products when they sell offline, if no sell online. So when I see people they struggle to sell bag, shoes, not be saying that one kind fine bag or one kind serious bag, not be saying if you see offline or regular bags and shoes and all that. Can they post for WhatsApp up and down, they beg people. Not be that kind of e-commerce I talk about, by the way. Maybe I for talk them initially. Not be that kind of e-commerce. I talk about correct e-commerce. Let me say go they bring better money for you. Don't forget saying that wealth you want to use and build. Not be just to make small change, to make small change, another day. Not be that kind of e-commerce. I they do. Not be that kind of type I they teach people. Not be that kind of type you go like do where go make you the kind of money when you need. Okay. Now, you need correct product. Correct product wey make sense. In fact, I dey call am sellable product, not be suffer head product. Some product dey be suffer head. Product be say you go need to push. You go spend money on top marketing. One sell, you no go sell. If you manage sell, now anyhow people go the order. You don't need all those kind of product. You need correct product, and the thing get rules, you get criteria to look. If you dey research for products when go sell. I'm not going to highlight all of them here. I get training for that one. We'll talk about them very soon. But what you need to remember, say, Some of the key criteria we say: one, make the product no too cost. I dey talk am all the time. No dey sell expensive product. And secondly, make the product give you at least times 3, 4, 5 of money when you take buy am. Or money we say you dey spend, make it give you times 3, 4, 5. So that even if na only 10 you do in a day, you know say better money don't come. You see now, so now profit time with the business, because you go get some kind of small every say you go still spend, every say you no go even realize. So you need enough profits to cover whatever problem when you come around. You get now, and not be saying that all of them when other will even buy. So you get the point. So you need correct product. You need product when you solve problem, or product when get wow factor. Product be say person say I go say wow, this thing makes sense. You need product like that. Now those kind of products sometimes they hard to get, but if you manage get only one safe, that one if you sell out for 1 full year, you go make better money. Me, I don't sell one product to 1 full year. In fact, I tell people say since I start this business, I never sell product past 7 or 8. And I tell you, say out of those 8, 7, that like 4 now give me better money. And talk of millions of naira. And I just say about 4 thereabout now give better money. So I buy them, don't really sell. Those ones that suffer head. I don't talk about these things before. If you don't follow me, you know what I talk about. So those kind of products, avoid them. Suffer head product, avoid them. Product when they're expensive, products when they solve problem just because this thing fine or you go sell you just carry out. No. Whether that dropshipping they do or na importation, make sure that the product na correct product. Okay, I get course where they teach people how to sell this kind, how to get this kind of product. I'm gonna put the link. If now YouTube they watch this thing, you will see the link for description. If now Facebook or maybe the link go there somewhere, just find the link anywhere there around this video. I will put the link. Go find out, read more about how to get the kind of product. When go fit they give you money like 700, 600,000 every single month. Those are the products we say are they call highly sellable products. Now the next thing, when we say you need to know the next pillar, you say you need to know how to carry this product, put for the face of many correct people. Many correct people. That is marketing. I not just want to use big English for this thing. You need to know how to show this product. So imagine product where it makes sense. Imagine like power bank that time when it really come. Everybody rush and why? Because it solve problem. Nigeria no get lights now. So and people don't they use big phones when they run down iPhone here and there. So power bank was a very good bridge of that gap of phones and no power. So imagine you can't get that kind of product. Okay, I know say make you sell power bank, you don't do everywhere. You can't get that kind of product. Okay, and then you can't sabi show them to the many correct people. You can't sabi marketing of that product. You don't be very close to blow. Like just 1 or 2 things I remain. What it be that? Distribution, sales, and distribution. The truth be say, I didn't say that Oyibo land we dey. This one no go really be problem. But because in Nigeria you dey, na big problem. How you take sell? You see, sales is different from marketing. For people don't know, marketing now to just create buzz. This thing and I get this thing. No, check am. Sales now the process to make sure say person buy this thing. Distribution now to make the person receive them. You see, for Nigeria, how much money you go make from e-commerce? No be how many orders you get. Now how many deliveries you fit do, because many things go fight you. Now the challenges I want to talk about now. Many things go fight you. Number one, you go get problem. First of all, pay on delivery. Now wahala. Pay on delivery go almost want kill you, go choke you. Why? Nigerians don't trust each other, and I don't blame them. People don't scam very well. So people they like say bring am come my house, I go pay when I see am. But you see, it makes sense. So common risk. But the problem is say it can't become wahala for people like us when they sell. It's not wahala for me anymore because of the way I say they sell. I will talk about that later. Now, the problem because some people when they unfortunate, sorry, but in fact we call those kind of people mungulu people, because how person go on your order for something, you can't call them say I won't bring them, you call off phone. Sometimes you go even pay delivery person, don't they go there? The person go off phone and he say bring them all this one are because say the person never pay money. Because if you don't pay money, you know what they do like that. You know what do like that. You see, Anna, other brands like Jumia say they cry for this thing. Make I give you one small statistics. Check this thing I will tell you now. If you think so, they lie. Jumia, One of their very first investors, they call them Rocket Internet. They invested in them some years ago. Go find out why they pull out. If the business they do very well, why they could pull out? You know, people they say, you get one time when one man could follow me argue say, because me I they sell in bulk. So because they say everybody sell in bulk. Jumia when they know they do bulk, they know they sell. Now I tell her, say if you know service something, you ask question. Jumia's first investor quit. Why? The wahala to fulfill one order and a problem. So many failed orders, and some kind is going to happen. I don't feel discuss those things for camera here. It could be like, say, you understand, hey, Moko live like that. Second thing, what I want to tell you, go confirm this one too. When Jumia do IPO, they call it initial public offering. What did it mean? Be say the company can't go public. You can't say, we don't want to be small company again. We don't want to be company. Everybody, if you come buy shares now, like Google or Microsoft or Dangote self, that kind of thing. When they go public for, I think New York Stock Exchange. When they go public, the value of the company at that time was 1.3 or there about $1 billion. That's serious money. But today, go confirm this thing. The value of the company don't be like $570 something million. So the value don't go more than half. Why? Distribution. Their sales and distribution system no they work for Nigeria as they work for Oyibo. One of the things that make Amazon work well now because Amazon they for country they say they get correct logistics system, they have sound postal services, but for Nigeria now zero. Try when last you use post office, you know how they be now. So it is very difficult to do deliveries. So which options people get? Delivery agent. That is, you could get people from one state. If person order for that state, you could send the goods, go give the person will come go give them. You there at the mercy of that guy. Some of them they are annoying, some of them don't even remit your money on time. Some of them like the wahala too much for them. If you ask people they do e-commerce, they could tell you later they talk so na real matter. But before we even get into delivery wahala, what we even begin first talk about the sales process. Now I get problem with retail. The reason why I get problem with retail be say that's the one selling. Unit economics no make sense. Unit economics we say how much did it cost you for all your sales process before the customer getting product. And the thing tied to the pay on delivery and delivery wahala why we try to talk about. So, but if you imagine now say you sell bulk, say every time you get order, if you manage to get order, a bulk order, and a person when they buy in bulk, the person now will come buy in bulk, the money go many. So no matter how much you spend for delivery, you could still make more money. And you know, say because e-commerce products, you know, they're too big. Sometimes when my mama see everything that they sell, go say people they buy this, I say yes, they buy it because it is small, you know, stuff like that. So you almost spend the same money to deliver all those plenty things. Almost the same money you go spend to even do marketing. If you want to even do Facebook ad at the same time, you see Anna, which means that you go make more money and you go even sell faster than what they do one, and you go do more peaceful. Now, why are they sell boxing? Since when I started e-commerce, now only 1 year now I do retail. The thing choke me now around until I can't discover one system where I say they sell boxing. And they call them smart wholesale and other fulfillment. I don't they teach people this thing for like 2 years now, and testimonials full everywhere. People don't realize say true, if you won't make money on top e-commerce. Even people when they do manufacturing, they use a model till they sell their things in bulk. I will put the link somewhere around this video too. Make sure say you find them, you read through and enroll for that program if it really suits you to sell as I sell. Okay, the bulk sale. Now, one of the benefits of the system is say one. Now, because people they ask me, say, you know, say I don't get crypto, the things we just fly, they come like that. People they ask me, say, this one you see make all of us sell bulk sale. Not be the same problem of pay on delivery. The person if he pay you for 1 naira, now 10 naira, and I won't pay upfront. Well, and then another question we say, what of delivery charges and all that? And then the people not be the same online that they sell them. Well, now there you go, no say e-commerce pass e-commerce. My wholesale no be normal wholesale. Number one, my wholesale, you go get plenty bulk buyers with or without even spending advertising money. No need for Facebook ad. If you do Facebook ad, you get system you go do Facebook ad. Maybe say you don't need Facebook ad, and you get plenty bulk buyers. You see that one now one. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you get waiting go make the people happy to pay you upfront. In fact, most of them they comfortable to pay upfront already. That's another thing. I don't say no believe, but no problem. Then thirdly, now this one they make people know they believe me at all. Say with the system you fit do free delivery Fast delivery anywhere. So no more delivery agent, no more dispatch rider and all those plenty wahala. You're no longer at the mercy of anybody. So you're taking your business right in your hands. All those ones follow for waiting and they do inside my own kind of e-commerce. Now, so if you really build wealth, no be the one when everybody to do. You see that? So your sales and distribution must be on point. Now, correct product, send the product to many correct people, marketing, then correct sales and distribution. Make sure that you have an efficient way to deliver to the right people fast enough or as affordable rates as possible. E-commerce no pass like this. Yes, other processes there. But if you understand everything what I explain, trust me, you don't learn like, I say 50% of what you need. The remaining one are to find money. Then maybe get any of my programs. Okay? And then follow through and learn. If you can take your time and go through whatever programs that I provide for you, check in those links. I beat my chest, tell you, say, if you want me, I give you my international passport as bet. Anyway, that one a joke. But seriously, I did tell you, say, you must make money. It hard, but it no hard if you sabi the right strategies where I use. This video don't too long. If you watch this level, this position, don't they like almost 20 something minutes now? I salute you. You know, easy. Okay, me, I never when last I watched video which like that at a sitting. I salute you. And it could really sweet me say you take action, you learn, you grow. This is not what you do, even if you get another business what you do. This country don't tie rapper. you don't tie gele. Don't be waiting that they use one business or one job till they survive again. Bills left, right, center. Especially if you're a family person like me. You know if you do one thing chop. Again, conclusively, final thoughts. Get the knowledge. E-commerce, no hard. Now if you know Sabian, now in the heart. Until I see you again, my name is Joel Amawe. If you call me Joel on demand, because me I dey on demand to make sure say you sell. I dey on demand to make sure say you win. Make all of us make money. Make all of us win. Bye bye.